Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Huck. Today I am doing a very special video, even if it's a little bit late in coming, but I am making this video because I reached 1,000 subscribers on my channel. It's a little bit late because I reached 1,000 subscribers in December and it is March now, but it's late not because I am not excited about this, but just because one, I'm a procrastinator, and two, I wasn't quite sure how I wanted to celebrate this milestone. But I am now making this video to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes. I am so grateful for all of you who are here in my little corner of the internet. And also thank you a lot to anybody who has shared my videos or shouted out my channel. It means a lot to me personally, but it also has made all the difference to my channel, and I was able to get here because of people sharing my content, and I really appreciate that. So reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year of 2018 was kind of like an unspoken goal of mine. It was unspoken because I wasn't really sure if it was going to happen. It's not something that I have exactly like direct control over, and I wasn't quite sure if I would be able to achieve it, but I was able to, thanks to you guys. So just thank you so much. It makes me so happy. And so I have two things that I want to talk about in this video. The first is just that I am announcing that I'm going to be doing a Q&A on my channel, and I have wanted to do a Q&A for a really long time, but I was always like really afraid that if I announced a Q&A, no one would ask me questions and then it would just like be real awkward. But I always told myself that if I reached 1,000 subscribers, I would do a Q&A, because out of 1,000 people, somebody's gonna ask me questions. And you're welcome to ask anything that you want. It can be book related, it can be non-book related, anything you want to know about me, within reason, of course. And you can leave your questions either in the comments of this video, and then I probably will also have maybe like an Instagram post, and I'll pin a tweet that people can leave questions on. Since I've never done this before, I don't really know like what is the easiest way for people to submit questions for a Q&A, so I'm just gonna try all the things and see how it goes. But I am super excited about this. I am excited to know what questions you guys have for me, and yeah, please leave me questions. And then the second thing that I wanted to talk about in this video is that I wanted to do some booktuber shoutouts, because I love booktuber shoutouts. I love watching them because I love finding new booktubers. I also just think they're a great way of supporting the community, and also, as I said, other people were so kind to shout out my channel, and it meant so much to me personally that people like my channel and my content enough that they wanted to share it with other people, but it also meant a lot to my channel, and I was able to get to this place in part because of wonderful people shouting out my channel. So I want to spread the love, pay it forward, shout out some other great people. In this video, I am going to be doing 3 shout outs, but I do plan to do more like dedicated shout out videos. So there will be more to come, but I have 3 people that I especially want to shout out because I love their channels. And for each of the booktubers that I mentioned, I will link their channel and a video of theirs down below. So the first person that I want to talk about should be no surprise, which is Kara from Wilde Book Garden. I love her, and I love her channel. Kara reads a wide variety of genres and age ranges, so she reads adult, YA, and middle grade, and also a lot of fairy tale retellings. So if you are ever interested in fairy tale retellings, she always has a bunch of recommendations and somehow finds fairy tale retellings that I have never heard of before. She really I feel like she just has her finger on the pulse of like any fairy tale retelling, so she's a great resource for that. But I really love Kara's videos because she is so thoughtful, both as a person and in her book reviews. Even if I am not planning to ever read a book, I will watch all of her reviews because I love listening to her thoughts and opinions on books. They are always so thoughtful, and she always has such an interesting take on books that I love to listen to her. The next person that I want to mention is Jocelyn from Yogi with the Book. She also reads a wide variety of books, a lot of fantasy but other genres as well. I also really love that Jocelyn reads very diversely and reads from very diverse authors as well, and she always seems to have books that I have never heard about from authors that I've never read before, but they always sound so interesting, and she gets so excited about the books that it makes me want to read them too. And I also really love watching her videos because I feel like Jocelyn is so conscientious in every aspect of her reading, from the authors and books that she chooses to read to the way that she reviews, and even down to her speech and how precisely she uses language. She's also a yoga teacher and has some fun videos about yoga poses for readers and poses that you can do while reading. And last but not least, I want to talk about Cass from What Cass Read. And Cass reads mostly adult fantasy, although she reads other kinds of books as well, just it seems to me primarily adult high fantasy, and I always love her reviews with how much information she gives and how detailed she manages to make the reviews without spoiling anything. And she's really made me want to do better reviews and be more thorough in my own reviews. So I think that hers are really great, especially for some of those larger, more complicated, dense adult high fantasy books where there is a lot of detail. She does an amazing job of reviewing those, as well as everything else. Cass also loves Robin Hobb, so if you are a fan of Robin Hobb, she is a great booktuber to watch. And I just always love how passionate she gets about the books that she reads and the books that she loves. So those are all of the shout outs that I am doing right now, but I definitely will be doing more in the future, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you again so much to everybody who watches and comments and subscribes and all of those things. I love doing this, and it just has made me so happy to reach this milestone and to be here with all of you. Don't forget to leave questions for the Q&A in the comments below or on the other social media posts that I will be putting up. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye!